It's Wednesday, January 21st. I'm meteorologist Kalin Mitchell in the CTV News Atlantic Weather Center. So we have some colder conditions around the Maritimes for today, a mix of sun and cloud. There are some areas of flurries still for parts of Nova Scotia, but we have some snow and some flurries. It's going to become more widespread for the Maritime region as we make our way through Wednesday night and into Thursday. And that's coming with a low pressure system that's currently making its way through parts of southern Ontario. So this is how things are expected to develop as we make our way through the early evening hours. It'll be increasing cloudiness for the entirety of the Maritime region. There will still be a chance of flurries in Nova Scotia. Temperatures will remain colder. At 9 p.m., temperatures will be in the range of around -2 to -8 for Nova Scotia, but around -11 for Charlottetown and Prince Edward Island, and between -8 and -14 for New Brunswick. Now, during the overnight, this is when areas of flurries and light snow are going to become more widespread for the region. And given the fact that we have low temperatures tonight, that'll be several degrees below the freezing mark and some down into the minus double digits, that snow is expected to accumulate. And there will be more that makes its way through on Thursday, though for the province of Nova Scotia, for everywhere except for some of the higher terrain in the north and east of the province, including parts of Cumberland and Colchester counties, as well as the Cape Breton Highlands, it is expected to mix with or turn over to some rain showers. So that's going to limit overall accumulations in the snow on Thursday for Nova Scotia, maybe parts of the Bay of Fundy coastline in New Brunswick and a few areas of Prince Edward Island. Let's take a look at a snowfall outlook, though. So this is running through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. You can see at the start of the day, there are likely to be at least some local snowfall amounts in the range of around 1 to 5 centimeters, especially for the province of New Brunswick. So there might be some slippery road conditions out there first thing Thursday morning. Now, through the remainder of Thursday, there may be an additional 1 to 5 centimeters of snow that comes down for parts of New Brunswick and parts of Prince Edward Island. Again, the snow mixing with or turning over to rain showers for Nova Scotia. Aside from some of the higher terrain in the central part of New Brunswick, they could pick up some localized amounts, a little bit higher than the 10-centimeter mark. Another area to watch is in the south of New Brunswick, just inland from the Bay of Fundy coastline, kind of in the area between Hampton and Sussex, Elgin, Alma, and St. Martin's. There's the potential there of maybe seeing a band of some locally higher snow as high as around 10 to 15 centimeters, and that could create for some snowier road conditions on parts of the 111 as well as the 114. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about, of course, in the long-range forecast is bitterly cold air that's going to be on its way in Friday night and around for the weekend into the start of next week. So we're looking at the high temperature trend here for the provincial capitals in the Maritimes. You can see very cold for New Brunswick, well below the seasonable or the average high temperature this time of year, around -4, not only through the weekend but also into the start of next week. And we're going to see that trend here for Halifax as well. I mean, it's chilly on Friday, but then it gets very cold into and through the upcoming weekend, as well as through the start of next week before temperatures moderate just a little bit towards the end of next week. And it's the same thing for Charlottetown and Prince Edward Island, getting frigid as we make our way through Friday night and for the upcoming weekend into the start of next week before there's a little bit, just a slow, gradual recovery in some of those very cold temperatures towards the end of next week. You can find news and weather updates anytime at ctvnewsatlantic.ca.